Looks like it's empty. How's the book, Bob?
Oh, it's very funny. I don't think I've ever heard any of the jokes before.
It's empty now. So, everything's more or less ready to go?
As soon as Madison's ship gets underway, we'll follow it.
Why wasn't Madison's ship going yet?
Well, they still needed a flattened skull to finish their potion, and it was up to me to get it over to them. This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink. Toasty.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Longer break times for swabbies.
Seriously? You've been on a break since we left port.
And I'd like to continue that.
Fine. We'll vote. Nay.
Nay. Nay.
Aye.
Nay.
Aye.
Motion fails. Meeting adjourned.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
I nominate myself as captain.
Nay.
Okay, just a thought.
Meeting adjourned.
Toasty.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Quiet time after 10 o'clock.
You don't like my banjo playing?
It riles up the chickens.
Aye.
Aye. Nay.
Aye.
Nay.
Aye.
Motion fails. Meeting adjourned.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Shuffleboard facilities on deck.
We did try that once before.
It was fun, but it didn't end well.
Nay.
Nay. Nay.
Nay.
Nay.
Nay.
Motion fails. Meeting adjourned.
One bell. Voting hour.
Didn't we just do this?
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Wine and cheese on Wednesdays.
We don't have either in the stores, but I guess I could make some fresh.
Nay.
Nay. Nay.
Aye.
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 Motion fails. Meeting adjourned.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
We should get uniforms.
Nay.
Okay, just a thought.
Meeting adjourned. is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Eliminate the unanimity rule for voting.
That's the one where everybody has to vote aye or we don't do the thing?
I think it's holding us back.
Aye.
Aye.
Nay.
Aye.
Nay.
Aye.
Motion fails. Meeting adjourned.
Top deck schedule. One Toasty.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on? No. Meeting adjourned.
Can't you see me be thinking? Make it quick, Swabby! What do you want, Swabby?
The voodoo potion spell thingamajig is coming along great. Nothing to worry about.
Then, why are you bothering me about it? Now get out of here so I can think! What do you want, Swabby?
Are you sure I can't take a peek at the map to the secret?
Touching that map is a shortcut to being Keelhole.
I'll just go swab something.
Now get out of here so I can think! What?
And I better leave it on while I'm on the ship. Flair?
What do you want?
How's the score going?
It would be going a lot better with fewer interruptions.
So, Chef. I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
How's the book, Bob?
Oh, it's very funny. I don't think I've ever heard any of the jokes before.
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. Is this how it looks when you're ready to make sail?
Pretty much.
Fair enough. Well, looks like they haven't figured out their skull problem yet. Good. Top deck schedule. Toasty. Looks like it's empty. Okay, Murray, I just need one more thing from you. I hope you're not allergic to gunpowder.
Of course I'm not.
Before you know it, these things are dangerous.
underway.
All hands, stand by to make sail.
We're nearly there, me hearties. The fabled shores of fabled Monkey Island. Captain Madison and her associates will have to be dealt with, of course. But our top priority is the secret. Extra grog rations for everyone. Grog.
Hey!
All right.
Greenwood!
Oops.
I did not see that coming.
I want to savor this, so I'm going to let you have the first jab.
You move like a wounded hippopotamus.
You move like a dead one.
Okay, decent comeback.
Why don't you try again?
You're all bluster and no luster.
Well, you're all custard. Blast.
Hey, cheating! I won that round. Also, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to use the swords when we do this.
You don't seem to know how to use a sword. I can't decide if you're waving that thing like a feather duster or more like a mop.
Hey, I know that one!
Oh, been practicing, huh? What comeback would you use for waving it like a feather duster or like a mop?
It's waving goodbye.
That's what I thought too.
I can't decide if you're waving your sword like a feather duster or more like a mop.
It's waving goodbye.
More like a white flag, then.
Hey, you're laying a comeback on my comeback? That's gotta be against the rules.
You really should keep up on the latest trends. Goodbye, Threepwood.
Ah! Good thing I can still hold my breath for 10 minutes. More or less.
Is it more or is it less?
What?
You say you can hold your breath for 10 minutes, but then sometimes you say 8. One time I heard you say 12. Which one is it?
Well, in my prime, I could do 10 minutes, no problem.
Are you in your prime in this story?
8 minutes. Now let me get back to it before the 8 minutes runs out. At last! Hello, Monkey Island. It's me, Guybrush. Did you miss me? Your secret will be mine. 10 minutes, tops. I just need to take a look at the map I stole from LeChuck. Aw, it's a heart with L and E someone romantically carved into the tree. L and E. I wonder who that is. They must be so in love. L and E. Wait a minute. That stands for LeChuck and Elaine. Oh! LeChuck must have carved that years ago when he kidnapped Elaine. Ow! LeChuck must have carved that years ago when he kidnapped Elaine. Murray? Is that you? Sorry about the cannon. Oh, it's just a creepy skull. I'll keep this for my Shakespeare summer stock. You don't hear much about land pirates, but they're out there. You don't hear much about land pirates, but they're out there. It's a big stone monkey part. I shudder to think about what part I might find next. It's running a little fast. Well, I would have carved a pulley in the middle, but that's just me. I think I definitely lost my way. Murray? Is that you? Sorry about flattening you. Oh, it's just a spooky skull. I'll keep this for Halloween. It says the Sea Monkey. Hey, this is my old ship from Monkey Island 1. Wow! The Sea Monkey brought me adventure and fame. Oh, I feel like this is a good omen. Either that, or this forgotten wreck of a ship discarded on the beach is highly symbolic. The Sea Monkey. Wow. Oh, I'd love to get the old girl running again. It'd be a great summer project. Oh, I'd love to get the old girl running again. It'd be a great summer project. It's faded over the years, but it still says private property. Murray? Is that you? Sorry about the things I said to you. Oh, it's just a rancid skull. It's them. I better just stay back and eavesdrop.
Can't you just break the security? Thought you were good at this stuff.
Keep talking and you'll find out how good I am.
Any place, anywhere, any place.
Oh, Elaine loves daisies. I'll take these for Elaine.
Why aren't we waiting in the jungle?
Because I need to finish setting up the ritual here. You can go ahead if you want to.
And leave you two to plan behind me back? Me don't think so.
3. Though truly it is I, Murray, and I alone who possess the cunning necessary to achieve victory.
You keep out of it or I'm hiding your jawbone again. How come we have to do this right here?
It's the best power spot on the island.
Place gives me the creeps, and I don't creep easily.
I do like honey, but I don't want to escalate the situation. I didn't know the island was zoned for housing. I feel fundamentally lost. The secret of Monkey Island must be buried here. Whoa!
That's not LeChuck.
Why would you want a LeChuck when you could have a Guybrush?
This clown won't know LeChuck's secrets. But I guess we could torture him anyway.
Wait! I know plenty of LeChuck's secrets.
Do you know LeChuck's theme song, his catchphrase, or his favorite food?
How about the first 2 notes of his theme song?
Not enough. Ugh, this is going nowhere. We wouldn't even be in this bind if you'd let me kill him on Melee.
Don't start with me, Lila. Remember, it was me that intercepted the real map on its way to LeChuck in the first place.
That's a blank piece of paper.
It's encrypted.
I can reveal it with a dark magic spell, but I have to have LeChuck's personal information to break the security. As part of the spell, we have to play his music, say his catchphrase, and eat his favorite food.
He's here on the island.
Ugh, LeChuck is too powerful to face directly. This trap was supposed to catch him off guard so we could get the information out of him.
And now we're out of root beer.
We could ask his crew about all that stuff?
We thought of that. But they are on the ship, and it's enchanted to be unboardable.
Only LeChuck and his crew can get on it.
I'm not sure I was ever technically fired. I mean, I did wind up at the bottom of the ocean, but no one ever said the words, "You're fired."
You can get on the ship?
Probably. I mean, definitely. Yes.
Fine. Here's the deal. You find out what we need to know. We decode the map, and we split the secret 4 ways. That's the only offer, and I won't make it again. In or out.
What are the alternatives?
We kill you.
I accept.
No way! You teamed up with Captain Madison?
Well, they were planning to double-cross me, of course. My only option was to do it first. Double-cross them before they could double-cross me. Triple-cross.
Dad.
I'd get them what they needed to work the spell on the map, and then I'd find a way to steal it.
Cool!
Remember, it's his theme music, catchphrase, and favorite food.
We're camped at the Big Monkey Head if you need anything.
Actually, there is one thing. It's a weird-looking skull. This whole tremendous ship is kind of a floating midlife crisis.
You!
Hi.
You're not welcome on this ship, Threepwood.
Ah! So many fond, greasy memories.
Drowning down with just me thought.
Hello again.
Again? I don't know you. I'd remember an ugly mug like yours.
Ooh, my mistake. See you later.
No, wait. Only joking. Hang about. Maybe you can give me a hand. I'm a bit stuck.
Did I see you stuff a notebook into your shirt?
There's nothing you need to know about. Go away.
What's in the notebook? Is it a diary?
Look, it's poems, all right? Zombie pirate poems, but they're not finished. I've got some problems to work out with them still.
Maybe I could help you with your poetry? I've dangled a metaphor or two in my day.
Well, I am stuck in a few places. For instance, what rhymes with worms?
Words.
Oh yeah, that could work. All right then. I also need an idea for something that grows.
Roses.
I think that fits. How about a rhyme for black?
Cracked.
Right, of course. Very nice. Thanks a lot. I was a bit underwater there, but I think at least I can call the first volume wrapped up now.
Hey,
What do you want?
now that they're finished, would you show me your poems?
I suppose that'd be all right, seeing as how you contributed, in a small way. Let's keep it between us for now, though. Don't go showing these around.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Have you finished reading my poems yet?
They're just so fascinating. I'd like to spend more time with them.
Oh, of course.
Do you happen to know LeChuck's catchphrase?
No. Whenever he's yelling, I get too distracted counting his teeth to pay attention. Got me in trouble a few times.
Would you happen to know LeChuck's favorite food?
I've got better things to do than watch that guy eat.
Do you know if LeChuck has a theme song?
Does the screaming of his enemies count?
I doubt it.
Then no.
How did you get stuck on the rudder?
I was just doing my job, breaking in a new swab. That's not bad. Lob, fob, gob. Oh, gob. Gob could work. Anyway, let's just say that upper management took exception to my methods. And here I am.
The new swab you mentioned. What was he like? Rising star? Diamond in the rough?
A useless plank. I don't think he knows one end of the mop from the other. Also, he come down here, stole a knife I was keeping in my back, and left me stuck. Didn't even try to help.
Maybe if you'd been nicer to that swab, he'd have helped you.
Not him. Sometimes you can just tell about people.
Did you ever think maybe you deserve to be left down here because you're a cruel bully with self-esteem issues?
No.
Enjoy your evening.
You're leaving? Without helping me? When I get out of here, I'm gonna eat what little there is of your brain and use your broken ribs to pick my teeth.
So many fond, greasy memories. They've sealed it shut. They've sealed it shut.
Threepwood, not so sneaky without your magic disguise, are you?
It's a soaked skull. I guess not. That is gazeworthy. Wow. Wow. It's a sea salt encrusted skull. This is where I accidentally fell years ago when the ledge collapsed. Good times.
Hey, partner. We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
I ran into some trouble boarding the ship.
Is it the enchantment keeping you off?
Good news. We get to kill him after all.
No, that's not it. I lost my eye patch disguise, so the crew knows it's me, and they won't let me back on.
You need to look like one of them. I know a good spell that can do that. I'll need a secret to build it on. Get me a physical object from one of the crew. Something they would keep hidden from the others.
Oh, I already found a secret thing from one of the crew. Gullet was keeping this under wraps. Can you use it to make a disguise?
Twisting worms and twisting words. I can see why someone would want to keep this a secret. It's dribble. It's perfect! Qui doloram ipsum, quia dolor sitamet.
Ooh.
Nisi uta liquid vexia comedo consequat. Exceptor sim docecat, cupidetat non proident. Use the first poem to activate the disguise, and the last one to be yourself again.
Fantastic! Thanks.
Keep us looped in on your progress.
Yep, will do. I guess Lila used them all up when she made the disguise.
Threepwood, I might have known you'd be wrapped up in this. It's just your kind of swamp.
Yours too, it seems.
I do like the moral black areas.
I wonder if this arm bone has anything to do with anything. How was your trip to Monkey Island?
Damp. People kept dropping me into cauldrons of glop for some reason. But I'll have my revenge on all of them, especially that withered zombie man on LeChuck's crew.
Are you getting a cut of the secret too?
They've promised me your skeleton, minus the head, of course.
How is it that you're not flat anymore?
What the? How did you know about that? Who've you been talking to? I've got my eye on you, Threepwood, so to speak.
Is it uncomfortable to be stuck on a pointy stake?
I know an easy way you can find out. Now, stop bothering me.
Is it uncomfortable to be stuck on a pointy stake?
I know an easy way you can find out. Now, stop bothering me.
Bye, partner.
This can't be right.
Isn't that a mop tree? I didn't realize you were on a mop quest.
Not since my college days. And then I was just experimenting. That's not important right now. Someone messed up, and I think I know who. Buddy!
Twisting worms and twisting words. Ideas fill my head. The poems flow as roses grow, creatively undead. That's enough for now. I don't want to waste all the magic power. My soul is black, my skin is cracked, the stench is growing worse. I miss the me I used to be. before the zombies curse. Twisting worms and twisting words. Permission to come aboard?
Gullet, I thought we'd lost you.
I'm still feeling the sting of your knife.
I got the knife back, so you let me know if the feeling fades. Your voice sounds funny.
Still a few quarts of seawater in the lungs, I guess.
I guess. Anyway, welcome back to the ship. Do me a favor and guard this spot until LeChuck and Iron Rose get back. I finally finished the piece I was working on, and I want to block out 10 minutes for celebrating on a beach where none of you can find me.
I promise I'll give it my utmost attention. I won't let you down. What?
Nothing. You just seem different. Don't let anybody on board or I'll stab you again.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Gullet, you smell cleaner than usual.
Thanks. Do you happen to know LeChuck's catchphrase? I'm trying to be more like him.
Well, then you should change your catchphrase every few minutes. I have no idea how he keeps track.
Do you happen to know LeChuck's favorite food?
No, but Putra probably does, seeing as how she's the cook and all.
Right. Does LeChuck have a theme song? I'm planning a surprise.
Surprising LeChuck doesn't sound like a good idea, but he did say something recently about having a theme composed. I don't know if it was ever finished.
Remind me what you said about LeChuck's catchphrase?
I said it changes often.
Oh, yeah. What was it you said about LeChuck's favorite food?
I said to ask Putra.
Oh, yeah. See ya. This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. I wouldn't want to wake him up. It doesn't do much to cut the chill in here, but I'll take what I can get. Nice. A slideshow of creepy zombie guys. Ooh, I can't decide which is more disturbing. LeChuck somehow stealing Elaine's wedding veil, or him having a copy made. If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one. I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far.
Gullet, you tough old slab of crocodile meat! Somehow I knew you'd make it back. Can I fix you something to eat?
No thanks. Not so hungry right now.
Really? I can't remember you ever saying no to food before. You must have something on your mind, as unlikely as that sounds.
You cook for LeChuck. Does he have a favorite dish?
Well, that's easy. Tentacles with daisy sauce.
Yuck!
Don't blame me. It's not my favorite food.
Are we almost to the part about the triple cross?
Not quite.
Tentacles with daisy sauce?
Ah, a classic. Can you make me some tentacles with daisy sauce?
I can and I would, but I'm all out of daisies.
What's that thing LeChuck always says? It's sort of his catchphrase.
You're a terrible cook, Putra.
Well, I was thinking more of something he'd use in all kinds of situations.
Then I've got no idea.
Do you happen to know LeChuck's theme song?
I don't know. Flair's the composer. I think she's on deck duty right now.
No. I mean, yes. Sure she is. Do you happen to know LeChuck's theme song?
I don't know. Flair's the composer.
You really don't know LeChuck's catchphrase?
Nope.
Well, I've got work to do.
Right.
Can I give you a hand washing these plates?
Why does everyone want to help me with the dishes?
Yeah. Can I borrow your demon pepper?
No. It's weird that you'd even ask after what happened in Barbados.
Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young. More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken? They boarded it shut. They boarded it shut. They boarded it shut. I wonder what it's made out of. I already have some chicken feed. It's the theme music. Flair was a jaunty little tune like this would be great at parties. These open plan offices are all the rage now. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Gullet.
Remind me what you said about LeChuck's catchphrase?
I said it changes often.
Oh, yeah. See ya. Hey, I can see all the way to the giant monkey head. Madison, Lila, and Trent are all talking. They look happy, planning what to do when they're finished with me, no doubt. Well, I'll have the last laugh. Ha! These things get more sophisticated every year. I wouldn't want to wake him up. This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink. I've had enough fun with that already. I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. Hi.
What are you?
Well, I'm you, obviously.
Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. If you're me, then who am I?
Well, you're a figment of my imagination.
I'd never have imagined that I'd be a figment of someone else's imagination.
Or your own. Don't forget, I'm you.
Oh, now you just make my brain hurt. I'd like you to leave now.
Hi.
Go away. I've already got a headache.
Hi.
Go away. I've already got a headache.
Hey, partner. We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
I know how LeChuck's theme music goes.
Well?
It occurs to me that if I tell you the secrets before we do whatever ritual thing it is you're planning, I lose all my leverage.
This is a relationship built on trust.
Then I guess you'll just have to trust me. I'll let you know when I have all the information, and then we'll do the ritual together.
Fine, fine.
Just hurry up.
We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
Can I really trust you?
Absolutely.
I know what LeChuck's favorite food is.
It's not enough just to know it. We eat it during the ritual. You have to get some.
Right, you might have mentioned that.
We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
I haven't found his catchphrase.
Did you search for clues on his ship?
I haven't got a sample of his favorite food.
Did you check with his cook?
Oh, right. Putra might know something. I'll get back to it.
Be quick about it.
I guess Lila used them all up when she made the disguise. Is it uncomfortable to be stuck on a pointy stake?
I know an easy way you can find out. Now, stop bothering me.
Come back soon, partner.
It's faded over the years, but it still says private property.